there, I'm Sandy. Got some questions for you. First off, how many people are playing the game? Good enough. Player 1, type your name in. Player 2, you're up. Type away.
45 seconds.
Thank you. And player 3, let's show what you've learned. Okay, do me a big favor and pick which episode you want to play.
30 seconds.
Player 1, you've got to buzz in on the letter Q. That's Q as in a quaint Quaker, like the one who makes oatmeal. Player 2, your buzzer is B as in burping a baby. And player 3, you have the letter P as in presidential privilege.
20 seconds.
All right, ready? You're going to get a bunch of questions. First person to hit their buzzer gets first crack at the question. And you just pick the answer you think is right by hitting the number on the keyboard. Easy as pie. Have a good game.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Well, okay, welcome to our Smoke episode, an episode dedicated to, you guessed it, smoke. Now, you might ask yourself, how funny is smoke? Well, let me tell you, smoke can be pretty freaking hilarious. I tell you that because, all right, kids don't smoke. It's not funny. For the love of Pete, don't smoke alone if you're going to smoke. All right, let's get to the smoke trivia, okay? We're going to get started by passing out the hardware. Okay, word on the screws. If you get to a question that you know your neighbor doesn't have the answer to, show no mercy. Buzz in, hit the S key, and screw them. Believe me, it's fun. Okay, you ready to go? Let's do it. What do you want to do, player 3? And our special guest tonight, no Sherlock, you piece of You get it right, I'm putting you up $2,000. All right, give me your best shot. Because he's Holmes' arch nemesis, who would tell Sherlock, put that in your pipe and smoke it? The Artful Dodger, Sir Arthur. Player. Professor Moriarty, my enemy numero uno. Although I'd imagine Sherlock Holmes would be able to keep pretty cool about any pipe comment, you know? Just don't give him the in-your-ear with a can of beer thing. Hey, player 3, when you can't successfully screw someone else, you screw yourself. Player 1, give me a category. Open wide and get ready for Praise the Lord. The pork is cured. Get this one right, you get a grand. Think fast, it's question time. Suppose in his next feature film, Babe the pig gets sick and is sent to the smokehouse. You gotta buzz in first. Please, for me, hit the buzzer. Why won't you buzz in? Hey, Urkel, wrong. The process of treating meats like pork is called curing. It takes from 2 to 10 days to cure pork into bacon in a smokehouse. And I understand that Babe has been spending time in the smokehouse preparing for his next film, Babe, Pig in the Blanket. Now that's dedication. Player 2, what do you want? Let's have a big warm welcome for Carnation Instant Family. $1,000 if you get it. All right, you know how every once in a while someone will give birth to some huge number of babies and it's all over the news and whatnot because it's like a throwback to when we were all puppies? No, the buzzer! You have to buzz in! Flash, on May 28th, 1934, the famous identical Dion quintuplets were born. Oh, what what a dream. You know, I love kids. I don't have any of my own, but I do love my little niece.
Uncle Schmitty, can I borrow a couple of bucks? I'm working on my demo tape.
Well, sure, honey. Here you go. Good luck. Ah, she's so cute I could just eat her up, huh? Hey, guess what, player 2? You're screwed. How about it, player 3? Category. All right, give it up for big deals on brown sputum. You get it right, you get 2K. Here's the question. If you go to a secondhand store and buy some secondhand smoke, what might be written on its tag? 100% ET. Ah, buzzer, hit. Hey, freak, buzzer. OBO. Okay, those would be the secondhand shirts on the 75-cent rack. Environmental tobacco smoke, or ETS, is the smoke given off by the burning end of a tobacco product. And you know, the great thing about secondhand smoke is that it doesn't cost an arm and a leg. Usually just a lung and a throat. Player 3, your category. Well, good for you. You just picked a when did happen. All right, I'm going to show you an event like this. Man first walks on the moon. Then I'm going to list off 7 other events like this one. All you got to do for each one is tell me whether it happened before or after man first walked on the moon, or if it never happened at all. Buzz in when the correct answer is lit, you'll get $1,000. But be careful, if you buzz in when the incorrect answer is lit, you lose $1,000 each time you're wrong. All right, it's go time. The category for your when did happen is Big Brother Knows Best. Golly gee, remember when smoking used to be healthy? It must have been before 1964 because it wasn't until then that this little event occurred. Surgeon General first requires health warnings on cigarettes. So what do you say? Did this event happen before the Surgeon General required warnings, after that, or did this event never happen at all? That'll do it. Okay, let's take a look at the damage. Well, it ain't pretty, player 1, but you did pull this one out. Let's take a look at the overall scores. Player 1 still ahead. Okay, now, where were we? Let's have a category, player 1. This one's called I'm Rubber, You're Glue, She's the Surgeon General. $1,000 at stake on this one. See what you can do with this one. Given the controversy that led to her dismissal, what should a Surgeon General... Hey, sore vapor brains, buzz in first. Hey, I'm telling you, buzz in. Hello? I said buzz in. Oh, man. She didn't say anything about smoking marijuana. I don't know why it's so funny. Player 1, Bill Clinton fired Jocelyn Elders after she said masturbation should be discussed in public schools. Ah, come on, people. I mean, what's the big deal, huh? I mean, as long as a teacher has a desk to sit behind, I say it's their business. Player 3, why don't you pick one? For your enjoyment, stop calling me the Space Cowboy. How does $2,000 sound? All right, let's mix things up a little bit. I want you to take a look at the lyrics to this Steve Miller tune, and when you think you know how to complete the line, buzz in, pick the answer. I'm a joker, I'm a smoker, I'm a what? Chicken choker? Check, please. The classic lyrics to the Steve Miller Band song The Joker are I'm a joker, I'm a smoker, I'm a midnight toker. I like poker. I'm Al Roker. When my dog's got a rash, I soak her. Steve Miller, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Talk to me, player 3. We're calling this one, on the third day, he smoked again. If you know this one, you're getting $4,000. See if you can wrap your skull around this. Given the unique feature of the cross they use as, gotta buzz in first. Why won't you buzz in? Hey, Urkel, wrong key. Please, for me, hit the button.
No, Jesus was not part of a charm bracelet.
Well, then, you better let him out of the can. Player.
No, Jesus does not live in Switzerland.
Well then, if you have frog legs, it must be hard to buy pants. In your face! Woo!
No, Jesus was not like an anchor.
Well then, if you have 10-pound balls, how do you walk? That was good. Oh, stunning! Try this one. The American Lung Association's logo is a cross with an extra line across it horizontally. So it's like a cross for a person with 4 arms.
No, I'm sorry. The Son of God did not have 4 arms.
Well then, you better run after him. Yeah! Woo! Player 2, how about a category? Shake hands with an economic hump. $2,000 for a correct answer. Hey, you remember Camel Cash? That fake money you used to collect by enjoying smooth Camel cigarette products? Then you'd be able to buy Camel merchandise, right? Well, imagine Camel starts it up again. According to the theory of monetarism.
Gold? Oh, man, I wanted a baseball cap.
Damn, key must have slipped. The monetary theory, as propounded by my close personal friend Milton Friedman, how you doing, Milt, says that printing new money causes inflation. The theory does not explain why the desire to buy cigarettes is heightened by seeing a flaccid male member disguised as a camel head. Pick a category, player 1. Hey, bless smut with dime store.
It's time for a Gripperfish Press Note.
One gibberish category coming up. She ain't too bright about the motor vehicles. You move fast, you can get $10,000 on this gibberish question. Okay, you're gonna have about 30 seconds to solve this thing, but every second and a half, I'm gonna take some of that cash back. Okay, see if you can tell me what, excuse me, what this rhymes with. Low-key Ann, a Van Twit. And as usual, ignore the punctuation. There you go, player 3. Type in that answer. Oh, great. Here we go. Typing in the swear words. This is always fun. Hey, Sandy, come here. Sandy, take a look at this fucking moron.
What's up, Schmitty? Holy shit! Who the wrote
This asshole.
Did you encourage this? I bet you did.
I didn't. No fucking way. I swear to God.
I want this off the screen immediately.
Hey, can I with their score, too?
Sure, why the not?
All right, that's enough around.
I hear you. Back to work. Hey, and you, watch your mouth this time.
Y'all too scared, or would somebody else like to step up? Here's your first. Do it up, player 1. Type in your answer, and then hit return. Yeah, you know, I've had my own share of brushes with the law. I'm working on my screenplay right now. It's called Crossing Guard on the Jaywalker. Player 1, tell me what's next. Today's specialties include just don't hide his hose. How does $4,000 grab you? Hey, you know what? My hat comes off to the good firemen and women of this country. That's a tough job, risking your life, running into smoke-filled rooms. Man, I can barely breathe in my own kitchen when I burn toast. It's a good thing those fire folks carry those oxygen tanks, huh? So you want to play a little practical joke on a fireman. Oh boy, they love that. If you give them a tank of nitrous oxide instead of oxygen, what will people in the burning building most likely hear? Sound 1. It's too hot in here. Sound 2.
I feel compelled to be completely...
No, buzz first. You have to No, if the fireman starts making personal confessions like that, you've probably given him sodium pentothal, you moron. Oh, listen, don't take it personally when I insult you. I'm just a bitter, lonely, frustrated little man who... Oh, damn it! Who put sodium pentothal in my coffee? No, that'd be if you put helium in their tank. And if you do that, make sure you tie your fireman to your wrist or he's going to float away. What the fancy, educated folks call nitrous oxide, you and I call laughing gas. In fact, if you give him enough laughing gas, I bet he'd still be giggling when he came after you with his axe. Player 1, what's up? The category? Tell me more. Tell me more. Did you get to a burn unit? 4K coming your way for a right answer. Yeah, the rumors are true. I'm in a community theater production of Grease. Yeah, thank you. But I've got some safety concerns about that last scene. You know, the one where Sandy's got the cigarette and the leather. Hey, Scrappy, buzz in first. Hey, Freak, buzz in! Hello? I said... You put out a grease fire by putting a lid on the pan. So, Frenchie would put a lid on Sandy and Danny. Or she could, I don't know, make them both star in Two of a Kind. Nah, let them burn. Player 2, what looks good? The category is Mrs. O'Leary's team. You get this one, you pocket $2,000. You know the saying where there's smoke, there's fire, right? Because right now there's smoke coming from the soundboard. No, I'm not kidding you. There's from the soundboard. Behind you, there's an extinguisher. Put it out! Idiot. We just had a little thing in the booth. We're okay. Anyway, hit the buzzer! Hey, I'm telling you, buzz in! Please, for me, hit the buzzer! That's what you get for stealing cable. Fire in a hockey rink, huh? Okay, you think about that while I drive a Zamboni over your score. What do you say? The Chicago Fire? Well, they're not only a soccer team, but they are the MLS Cup 98 champions and the 98 U.S. Open Cup champions. And if you ever have to face them, you make sure your hose is safely nestled in a jockstrap. Player 1, your choice. This category is known as whole wheat goodness on one side and tar on the other. 4,000 big ones for a right answer here. Put your head between your knees because we're going down. Considering which cereal producing company used to be a sibling corporation of a tobacco company, in which cereal box might...
Why does everything bad happen to me?
You big dummy.
Player 1. When God made you, he only used one scoop, didn't he? Oh my God. Up until mid-1999, Nabisco products used to be part of the RJR Nabisco Company, as in R.J. Reynolds. Huh. I wonder if nicotine is a vitamin or a mineral.
You've almost made it to the credits, but first, the attack. When you see two words that match, hit your buzzer. If you're right, you get $2,000. If you're wrong, you're losing 2,000. Oh, and one more thing to remember. Remember the clue. The two words that match have to fit this clue. You've come a long way, ad execs, and I, for one, appreciate your smooth, fresh flavor. Have fun.
much more fun watching the early morning farm report. Let's look at the score. Player one's got it. Player one, way to go. Gloating is totally allowed on this one. Of course, all the gloating in the world is not going to change the fact that...
You don't know Jack!
Hi there. I'm Peter Foley from the American Council on Urine.
Player one,
If you
you're
have
on
an
top.
opportunity
Do
to
you
pee,
like
grab
it on
that
top?
opportunity
Let me
and
know if you
pee
want to play another
into the
game.
appropriate receptacle of your choice.
Hey, if you think this episode is
I
a
just
keeper,
did,
hit F
and
and
I
save it on
feel
your
great.
favorites list. Okie dokie.
American Council on Urine.
He had it all. Loving family, successful business, good health. The wealthiest man of his time living a charmed life. Until that life became a living hell. He lost his business to thieves. He lost his family in a storm. And he lost his health to a rare skin disease. It was as if God and the devil had decided to gamble with his life. But he refused to give up. He blocked out all the naysayers and kept his faith in God. And for this, he was rewarded. His patience led to a business twice as big as before, a family twice as loving, and his health. It's the story you haven't read. Patient Plaything. Job. Tomorrow on B. True Biblical Story.
At the American Produce Corporation, we respect how our forefathers farmed the earth by hand.
And how the earth will be farmed in the future using advanced microchip technology.
That's why we keep it simple.
A single large supercomputer handles all farm duties.
The American Produce Corporation. Family owned and operated until 1982.
Then bought out by a billion-dollar corporation.
Artificial intelligence will feed the world fruits and vegetables for the future.
Today in the court of the Honorable Oracle, he promised a polka-rific good time for her wedding reception. She says it was more like polka-thetic. They've decided to bring their dispute here to the Oracle at Delphi. The sagebrush has been lit. Let's check in on the action.
With what question do you query the Oracle?
Your Honor, this man said he had a polka band, but he didn't even have an accordion.
That's a lie, Speaker of Apollo. She's a liar.
Shut your elk trap, and beware the crossing of thieves.
Your oracleness, my family expected the chicken dance. What could I tell them?
Only death awaits those that cross the fates. Now, do you have a receipt for the band?
The Oracle warned of Oedipus's fate, but how will it sort this mess out?
Judge, we polkaed their butts off.
May Zeus strike me dead. They were awful.
The Oracle has made a decision. Judgment goes to the one with the pure heart.
I've got a pure heart.
Not what I heard from the best man.
I guess that'll close the seal on the case of the pitiful polka, and this session in the court of the Honorable Oracle.
You've heard it on the phone, now hear it on your CD player. For a limited time only, you can have the best of On Hold on compact disc. Classic hits from such favorites as The Gas Company.
All of our agents are assisting other customers. Your call is important to us. Please continue to hold.
You'll also find the ever-popular hit from the Cellular Phone Company.
All of our agents are assisting other customers. Your call is important to us. Please continue to hold.
And who could ever forget the Cable Company?
All of our agents are assisting other customers. Your call is important to us. Your call will be answered in approximately
1 hour and 47 minutes.
Please continue to hold.
This CD is not available in stores, so please call now. Your call is important to us. Our operators who aren't standing by are assisting other customers, but they will be with you momentarily. Please prepare to continue to hold.
All right, we got some fresh new faces. Let's do it again.